episode 2. Let me know when everyone is ready, just so that I know when we can start with episode 2. I will be doing these. What's the best way to phrase it? I will be doing these separately. So if you're waiting, or if you're watching, well, I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the live stream. But if you're watching this on later on YouTube, like you're not watching live right now, but you're watching it later on, I will be uploading these separately as individual episodes too. So if that's something that's easy for you, it must be easy to sync. You might not have like 4 hours or so just to sit there and watch all episodes one after another. So if you just wait a little after like the stream, maybe like a few days or so, and then I should be able to get these out as their own separate videos. With that said though, episode 2, everyone is ready. Coolio. So I'm not a big fan of these headphones. Like I'm a big fan of these headphones when I'm like walking, but like just sitting there, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. And the other headphones that I usually use, I don't know, they just don't seem to connect right now with my computer for some reason. With those, I can like move a lot more without them falling out. With this one, they get kind of shaky. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get started with episode 2. Actually, it's the same title. I don't know if all episodes have the same title, but this one is also Shadow of the Moon, The Sea of Shadows, Chapter 2, Reaction. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 kingdoms. Oh, maybe that's what it is. There are 12 kingdoms. Like there are 12 individual landmarks. Like the 4 on the outside. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see. But there's one island in the middle. There's one island in the middle that is like unaccounted for or something. Like I wasn't sure whether it's I don't know. I thought at first, my first thought was island. Then like during the episode, for some reason I thought maybe it's like a crater on the moon. Hey, the title is it's called Shadow of the Moon, alright? So I was like, maybe it's a moon, the crater on the moon or something. And then they sort of went into the sea, and now I'm like, oh, it's an island. I can clearly tell there are 12 different spaces. Actually, looking at this here as well. Oh, it seemed like maybe 12 different kingdoms with maybe. Is it all their own unique sigils? I'm not sure, or is it all? I didn't quite see the symbols too well because they clocked out too late. I look at it. Look at it. It's clearly. All right. Can't believe it took me this long to get that. Kyokai. Not Kyukai. Shit. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm like, why is it in English? Why are you speaking? Why are you speaking a language I can understand? This is. Sheesh. You're getting a sword? I know. Okay, you're throwing way too many words at me right now. Is that the giant? No, never mind. I thought that was the giant serpent. What's this giant serpent called? From Norse. Oh, she's here too. Okay. From Norse mythology. Jormungand. Yeah, this. Yo, this monkey got screwed. Nah, this guy in the air like, oh, I've got you. Ah! Oh, please tell me she's gonna be a mainstay in the show. Ah, that's your protector. Oh my goodness, he's living the dream. Living the dream! And obviously she is a royalty or something. Because that guy was saying your highness or your lordship. Don't tell me she's going to wake up and be in her normal world. No. How did you survive that? Like, falling in the water is just as bad as falling on the beach. Now this is Yu Yu Hakusho, that's what it is. Yu Yu Hakusho, that's what this is. Well, so much for the... Oh shit, is that why she's a wolf? Werewolf? Oh, maybe not. Maybe that could be that's foreshadowing. That's foreshadowing, right? You're not gonna play with me like that. You're living the life, bro. Final episode, she wakes up, it's all a dream. Okay, what's the deal with you? What is the deal with you? Explain. Oh, please tell me that wasn't just bad animation. The guy. Oh, I hope that wasn't bad animation. I hope that was just. That was just. I don't even know what that was. All it needs is the Super Mario effect, sound effect. Wait. Oh, that was that right there is the best bit of animation I've ever seen. Better not have killed Keiki. She had a lot of Keiki. Ah. That looks like a galaxy. Well, multiple galaxies. Yeah, whoever did the color correction for this version, props. Yeah, we need some answers, bro. We need some answers. To never desert my post before your throne. What does all of that mean? I've got a guess. Like I've got a guess. I'm gonna wait until the end of the episode. So maybe I'll get answers by then. But I've got a wild guess / theory that I might be completely off with, but that will require a bit of time to explain. So that's why I'll wait until the end of the episode. If somebody reminds me by the end of the episode, so I don't forget. Is it? Is it? Doesn't... I mean, it does look like a storm, but to me... it's more like a fight broke out. From the sea. What's in Japan? Don't. No, thank you. Why? I actually they can't use it. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, she. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Nah, I'd slaughter them. I'd slaughter all of them. Kaikyaku. Oh, she's not gonna kill. She didn't just kill. Okay. 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 Pipe of steel, that is. That's gonna shake fear into them, though. Yeah, she was about to kill an old lady, bro. Well, not her, but still her. Oh, yo. Okay, it's on site. Stop throwing so many words at me and explain for once, please. I'm stupid. I can't keep up. I thought Keiki was the hot chick. Inside it's the guy. I'm so bad with names. Damn it. The whole Keiki has so much Keiki joke. Harrow. This, it almost feels like going back in time and living in the world of fairy tales, in the world of myths, living in the world that back in the days created the myths in that sense. If I don't know whether that makes sense, whether my point is coming across. Cause like you could make the argument, the doggo, the wolf, and everything else are just yokai. Maybe I'm going. I don't know. Okay. She better not give attitude. Huh? Okay. Literally, what else? Have you seen the peasants outside, right? They don't wear those clothing. Even their hair. Who else has red hair? Yeah, that reaction is completely normal. I ain't gonna lie, that reaction, so far her character, it makes 100% sense. Tsukamoto is way too calm. That's the only reaction that doesn't make sense. You're the only person that can draw the sword. Yeah, just walk home. How have you just accepted this? I need to understand. I mean, I've watched a lot of anime, so if I would transport... Oh, she can't understand. That opens up the plot. That opens up the plot. This guy. Even this guy. I mean, I didn't completely forget about him, but I thought he was kind of just whatever, bro. I thought his face looked very generic, but considering what everyone else is wearing, he actually looks unique in this world. Oh no! Those are the sirens. They're gonna drag you down into the water. Yeah, the one thing that's been... Actually, this looks like a... The one thing that's always been in focus has been the moon. From here on. What is it with these people's reactions? Don't you dare tell me that's Doggo. That bird must die. That bird must die. What? The fuck? What? What? I mean, I get the thing that came from like his forehead. What? What? Okay, it's definitely definitely the moonlight. But how? Why does this look so much like Ghibli? Is Ghibli, however you say it. That's what I thought. Thank you. Reverse mythology. Okay. Okay, so their world is. But excuse me. Kaikyaku. What is this? Is look, all right. I've read like 600 chapters of Kingdom. This is definitely China. Where is Shin? Maybe I was right with my guess with Mongolia. Maybe I was right. Jeez. explains basically nothing. Y'all gotta give me more than that. Answers. Yeah, it must be so awkward for her, right? She don't understand anything. She doesn't understand what those two are saying, and the next thing she sees is just her crying. Like that must be one hell of a thing. Like if two people that spoke French stood next to me and just started talking to each other, and then one person started crying, I'd be like, "What the? Am I stuck? What?" Okay. I am a little lost. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm a lot lost. Everyone look. That answers it. Like yeah, her friend. Doesn't understand what is going on. All she hears is just her, just like Actually, no, she doesn't even hear that. She doesn't. Uh-oh. Here comes that bird. Speak. Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? Okay, so they've got mules in your arsenal. Horses, mules, houses. It's a long story. It's a long story. Look, right, I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even tell, alright? For me, the focus is the hair. And her evil look. Sure. Explain to them what happened to him. Explain to... What's that behind you? What's that behind you? Okay. Yeah, these horses, they badass. You badass. Babies. Babies? What? How did they just... Is that a mistranslation? Babies. Clearly sounded like a... What's it? Yeah, we've got the Zoldyck family's dogs here. Uh-oh. Run! Get the sword! Yeah, these horses, they are fast! Wait, how was that the... How was that the episode? Okay, that was the episode. Well, first thought is these horses are lightning quick. outrunning these beasts. Which makes no sense. I own a horse. Well, I don't own it anymore, I guess. I used to own a horse. Alright? They're not that quick. Mine was a runner, alright? Actually, well, it was actually a pretty good runner. It was actually a pretty... It could have won a few races. It just kept jumping and then kept getting disqualified because it kept jumping. But it was usually first before it then got disqualified. Horses are not that quick. Not as fast as dogs. Wolf dogs. Right. Let's pause it here because I've got a few things to say. First of all, this show is throwing so many words at me. It's throwing so many terms at me. It's throwing so much at me that I am completely lost. As someone, people already know this, but as someone that is very bad with names, this is difficult. This is difficult. Now the good thing is there are like 40 plus episodes, so I definitely think it's going to be one of those shows that, like, once you understand all the terminology, you know, like any show, every show has their own terminology, every show has their own wording of things. So I feel like once you grasp that, once that, you know, becomes internalized, everything is much easier. Now with that said, two things. My first thing is actually, before I say any more, let me just go back to the scene where Keiki died / passed away. I don't know even how to describe it. So there. So here's one theory, right? And to explain my theory, I'm gonna have to show you my screen. So let's get rid of this and get hello. That looks like a human arm. I thought that when he ran away as well, but this looks like a human arm. All right, that's the first thing I'm gonna say. The second thing, Keiki, the moonlight hit and then he just passed away. But they're deer. They are deer, so that kind of throws. Yeah, they are deer. If you look at, you can't see it right here, but you look at their hoofs. Those are deer hoofs, right? Goat, ram. I mean, if that could, but that could have been a unicorn, you know. So that's why I'm just like, no, those are more like ram hoofs. So my thought was that all of them were human wolf humans, like werewolves basically, like all of them, but not werewolf in like a traditional sense, you know, when you think of werewolves, but like they're the kingdom of wolves basically. And you have other kingdoms like the kingdom of crows / birds, the kingdom of horses and mules, you know, but he's sort of like a goat. Obviously, her personification is really the wolf, but I don't know. So that's what I thought. Like, okay, so she's basically like the wolf. Her people are the wolf, wolves, dogs, you know, foxes, that kind of thing. But then we kind of got this part here with those creatures chasing. And to me, it just like, does that really work? I don't know. So I thought that was what it was. You know, that they're all like based / themed on animals, but doesn't look like that. Now here's my theory. That could be completely off, and I thought it seemed a lot more credible. Now I'm not so sure. My theory was that she basically is Kim Jong-un. Which is that, you know, at an early age, because this world is such an isolationist place, you know, nobody's able to leave, nobody's able to come in, basically that kind of thing, that she was transported to a different dimension to understand human values to understand in a place where nobody knew who she was, so she could live an early life, at least as a kid, until 18. But she's got parents though. We never saw the father, did we? We only saw the mother. Maybe there's something there, but like that's what I thought. Like she was basically Kim Jong-un, like, okay, you're a baby, we're gonna put you into a different world, so a different place, so like where nobody knows you, where nobody is able to tell who you are, so you can kind of live a normal life until you come back, and then you've got your knowledge, your wisdom, your humility that you've learned from that other place, and you're able to bring that into our world. That's kind of what I thought, but I'm actually not sure, if I'm being completely honest. Other thought was this seems very much like the final season of Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't remember it that well, but this is what this seems like, you know, maybe, who knows. Yeah, that's my immediate thoughts on episode 2. Let me open up episode 3 and then let's see some comments. Let's read some comments. We're going quite up a little bit, just because I don't know how many comments there are for this episode specifically. So I'll start with, the village looks like something out of Dororo. Not seen Dororo. Another show that I've wanted to watch, but I just haven't gotten to.